Hey Hebrew fans, this is Todd. So I went to the dollar store. I picked up some different lights. This one seems to work pretty good, but it's so bright. And we kill this light right here that it kind of almost takes away from the computer monitor screen. I don't know if you can see it or not how bright it is, but and it also doesn't quite fit all the way inside there. Now I could probably make a new housing out of it for the batteries and switch. But I was just thinking the more complicated I make this, probably the more difficult it's going to be for somebody else later on to have to change the batteries or whatever else it may be. So I'm thinking about just nixing this idea. I mean, it was cool at the time to do this. It's funny though, because I also had this solution here. It's a candle. Woo, that's bright. But it's like about a ½ inch too long. And I thought, okay, maybe I could just take and use one battery so it's not so bright and then make it only, this tall. Then I can just stuff it up. Let me go and take this out of here so I can show you. And literally just stuff it right up inside the hole. And it does work really good for brightness. Oh, don't break the pegs. There we go. So you can kind of see how that looks. Let me put this back in there. And this would be a really easy solution for somebody, is to pull the stick out, change the batteries, bada bing, bada boom. And being it doesn't shine directly onto the pegs, is not quite as bright as the other one. I mean, yes, it actually is brighter than the other one with the two LEDs, but since it's not, this one shines differently. The funny thing is, this particular little light has two lights on it, and these two lights happen to line up just right with the holes that I created for this. And so technically, I could take and just shove them from the back side if I was to make the holes bigger and have these just stick out like that and paint them. But I thought that's a little ridiculous, even though I could run that, but then it defeats the purpose of changing the colors and having it be a play feature. Let's see, you can see they actually do line right up with the two holes, which is just kind of funny that it works so perfectly for that lineup. Anyway, just wanted to give you guys a heads up. Let's see if anybody's chatted yet. I don't have my chat on. Live chat. Let's see, Mike Fee. I didn't go to the $1.20 and 5 tree. I just went to the dollar store. I just thought that I would just see what I can do. But the more I thought about it, it's like, I don't want to make it too complex for somebody. Like I said, the next person who's going to buy this piece to have to change these little batteries out. And then, if it was something as simple as this for a solution, I would do it. But something more complex like this. And this right here just takes standard AAA batteries. So I still might cut it down or something. I'm not sure. Just some thoughts. But I'm thinking I'm just going to get rid of that feature altogether and just have just have the keypad on there, maybe some of the controls. I don't know. I might even put like push buttons in here or something instead of the I don't know. It would be a cool idea, and I did buy the light bright pieces just for that. Speaking of light bright, did you guys see Stranger Things where they used the light bright to communicate? That drove me crazy because, for one, that wouldn't work because each little peg is not lit on its own. And in Stranger Things, that's how those things can communicate, is because it touches the light and sends electricity through them. And these little colored pegs are nothing more than just a plastic colored peg, similar to, well, that's it, basically, with only one light bulb. So all it would do is flash the one light bulb on and off, and then they couldn't communicate with it. It wasn't like a bunch of LEDs. Now, it'd be cool if they made a light bright that all had a bunch of separate LEDs, and you could just change it. Because I have seen signs like that before where they're all LED signs. But the light bright they used in the show, Stranger Things, was not one that would do that. All right, let's take a look at your guys' comments. Oh, I dropped that Oh, there it is. I didn't drop it at all. I just set it aside. All right. Thanks, Mike. I think you're the only person on here besides me. Anyway, if you guys are watching this later on, which you probably will be, I did try the lights. The next version I'm going to make, I'm going to nix the little holes for the lights right there, and add a hole up here so I can push this button here to turn it on. I'm debating whether to make a hole big enough for my fingers to reach in there or actually figure out some way to make a switch. I think I just want to make a finger hole. That would just be the easiest thing to do. Just to take and make a spot right there for that. I don't know, that might look kind of ridiculous. I don't want to put the hole on the back because then you can't reach it while it's in very easily. I don't know, maybe I'll try some experiments before I produce it on the computer. Alright, anyway, I guess I'll see you guys next video. That would have been kind of cool. But you know, some ideas work and some ideas don't. I was really hoping that triangle on here would have worked. That would have solved the whole problem. As you can see, I just thought for sure it would be bright enough for that to actually work, but it was not bright enough to have that triangle on there. Oh, bummer. Anyway, like, subscribe, tell your friends. See you guys next video. Bye now.